Welcome to the complete advanced guide to the clown enemy. This guide covers everything about the clown enemy, from basic statistics to the lore behind the monster. Let's dive in with some basic information. In R.E.P.O, enemies are classified under 3 different tiers: Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. The clown is a Tier 3 enemy, meaning it is one of the hardest monsters to deal with. It boasts a formidable 250 health, making it able to withstand several low damage attacks. Often, shop items will be necessary to fight the clown, but I will discuss that later in the video. Should you successfully kill the clown, the orbit drops will be worth between 4 to 8k, making it a very valuable item. Lastly, the clown's heavy footsteps will cause your screen to shake, should you have the screen shake setting enabled. Therefore, if your screen starts to shake, you should prepare to flee or fight. But before I get to that, I am first going to show you how the clown detects you, starting with vision. The clown is a line of sight or LOS based enemy, meaning it detects you by seeing you. To properly display the mechanics of the clown's line of sight, I will be using a mod called Imperium, which allows me to manipulate the game to test many aspects. One tool in Imperium is the field of view visualization. Enabling the tool will allow me to see the field of view cone of any enemy, as shown with the headman. If I enter the FOV cone, I am capable of being seen by the monster. Now to the clown. If I am standing in the clown's FOV, the clown will have 100% of its vision cone and will only take 1 second to see me, as long as his view is not obstructed by another object. However, if I crouch, the FOV cone immediately updates to be smaller. As you can see now, the clown has 80% of its vision and needs to see me for 2.5 seconds. Lastly, if I am crawling, which happens when you hide underneath an object, the clown's field of view shrinks to only 40%, and the clown has to see me for a full 5 seconds to target me. This makes crawling the absolute best way to avoid being spotted. In a pinch, if you need to crawl, you can hold an item above your head, but this is usually not very practical. A better option would be to crawl underneath the handle of the cart. This provides some protection. There is one more way the clown can detect you, and that is through proximity awareness. All enemies have a bubble around them, which represents their proximity awareness. If you are inside that bubble, regardless of whether the enemy can see you or not, the enemy will instantly target you. Standing in the bubble will have a radius of 3.5 units, while crouching or crawling will have a radius of 2 units. Imperium also allows me to see the noise bubbles that are produced whenever a player or item makes noise. If you look at the minimap shows the noise bubble and its radius. Depending on what makes the noise bubbles can range from small to large. Now for a demonstration. If I stand behind the headman and jump, the headman will immediately turn around and pathfind to the center of the noise bubble. The clown works the exact same way. If I bonk an item on the ground, for example, the clown will pathfind to the center of the noise bubble. The clown will stay there for a bit before continuing on. As a note, crouching does not produce any noise, so if you are moving while crouching, no noise will be made. If the clown is bumped or grabbed, it will instantly detect you as well. If the clown detects you, it will start its attack. The clown has 2 different attacks, which are its laser and kick. Its first and primary attack is the laser. Right before it fires its laser, it will make this laughing noise. The laser will deal 100 damage. However, the laser can easily be dodged. Whenever the clown laughs, the laser will lock onto your head's current location. Therefore, if you stand up while the clown laughs, you will be able to crouch to dodge the clown's laser. Likewise, if you are crouching when the clown laughs, you can time a jump perfectly to dodge the laser. Now for the clown's second attack, its kick. The kick deals 60 damage. This can also be dodged by getting out of its range, or by doing a well-timed jump. One last thing to note, the clown is capable of destroying items and valuables blocking its way. If there is a cart or large valuable blocking its way, the clown will repeatedly kick the cart or valuable until it breaks or it is moved out of its path. However dangerous the clown may be, there are many ways to fight against the clown. First is by picking it up. You need 13 strength upgrades to be able to pick up the clown, or if the clown is stunned, you only need 1. But with the new update and the creation of the grabber overcharge, grabbing the clown may be a bit annoying. Instead, using valuables as a weapon is a much better option in early levels. One valuable item that I really like to use is the clown valuable, mainly because it deals a massive 300 damage when it explodes. If you press the clown's nose 3 times and explode it next to the clown, it can instantly kill the clown enemy. Lastly, you can use shop items to fight. Grenades and landmines can damage and kill the clown, but I personally prefer the shotgun, as it can one-shot the clown at close range. Now, let's dive into the origin of the clown. Not much was known about the clown before the museum update, but there is one graffiti that speaks volume about the clown that was added in the update. This piece of graffiti shows a staff missing a gem, and a gem inside the red ball on the clown. The interesting thing is that the staff pictured in the graffiti is an actual item in the game. The large valuable called Gumdal's staff, which can be found in Swiftbroom Academy, looks exactly like the staff pictured. The staff even has the same laser that the clown fires. There are 2 conclusions we can draw from this. Either that the clown was hunted for its gem, and the staff was created using that gem, or that the clown absorbed the gem from the staff to be able to fire a laser. Whatever the implication, we know that the clown has a definite tie to Swiftbroom Academy. Thank you for watching this guide to the clown enemy. If you thought this video was great, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more of these kinds of guides, comment which monster I should make a guide on next.